The Devil's Lair is the 6th and final Grandmaster Nightfall strike in Destiny 2's Season of Plunder. This quick guide recommends builds and points out strategies and pain points for each encounter. Get 3 players to power 1595 and get ready to rock out to a classic. Weapons. The priority is handling large crowds of enemies with at least one ranged option. Fast-firing weapons with Volt Shot or Incandescent are tons of fun. Aggro Scepter with a stasis build makes quick work of adds. For heavies, linear fusions and rockets make quick work of bosses, or throw on a Thunderlord or another LMG to clear out a room. Shields and champions. Solar Arc and Void Shields are all here. Overloads are the most common threat. Once again, Tiku's Divination is a powerhouse in this strike. Alternatively, Divinity and Luminarch are fine, but clearing crowds is the game. Thunderlord or Trinity Ghoul might feel better. Barriers, Arbalest, High Damage, and Shield Break make it a good choice. I suggest making your anti-barrier your ranged option. You'll be breaking shields from a distance, so Snipers, Scouts, and Wishender are all good alternatives. Armor, Arc, Solar, and Void Damage are all threats. Some rooms are all Snipers, some are all melees. Coordinate your resistance mods based on how you plan to play. If you're not sure, throw on Thermoshock Plating and melee resistance. Subclasses. Any of the builds I've recommended in my previous guides for the season will work. This whole strike is a playground, so get creative. Here are some quick ideas from the season so far. Hunters. For aggressive play, try Arcstrider and Liar's Handshake for a constant loop of healing, melees, and jolting. For safer play, Night Stalker with Omnioculus for Invis or Orpheus Rig for tons of orbs. Warlocks. Aggressive, Shadebinder with Osmiomancy will lock down rooms and keep champions on ice. Safety, Dawnblade with Well of Radiance will come in handy in several places, including the boss. Titans. Aggressive, Striker, Heart of Inmost Light, Touch of Thunder, and Storm Grenades. For safety, same thing. Or, the Sentinel with Ward of Dawn, that's helpful too. Into the strike. Cross the full length of the rocket yard by moving all the way to the left and hugging the wall. Alternatively, Omnioculus Hunters can invis the whole fire team all the way there. Take cover in the exit building, but peek back out to clear the Overload champion before leaving. The hallway is full of thralls and a Hive Barrier Knight. Hang back, knock them out, then push ahead. A Solar Shielded Wizard spawns on the left, a Fallen Overload Captain on the right. Use the entry doorways for cover. That wizard hits harder than you might think. Clear this room slowly. There are barriers, overloads, wizards, snipers. Hang back, you've got time and space. Start the hack and move to the knocked over train. This is your home base. Wave 1, lots of Fallen. Snipers, Captains, Exploder Shanks, Marauders. Those Exploders can sneak through a little door directly to your left. Wave 2, more Fallen and Hive will spawn right next to you, including a Barrier Champion. Duck behind the train as needed, clear these Hive before pushing out. Wave 3, more of the same, but the Snipers might pin you down. It seems like a lot, but it's super manageable and the train is great cover. Move on out, killing the Overload Champion in the passageway. Outside, clear the toll booth looking building of its champions and snipers. Move up to it, this is your home base. Clear the garage of snipers and adds down to the left, then make an action plan for the rest of this area. Brigs on either side are tanky, the one on the right is guarded by an Overload champion. The Fallen Walker across the room is easy enough to dodge and can be killed with steady ranged fire. Snipers are all along the back and right sides of the area. The center has barrier champions and will spawn more enemies over time. There's no right or wrong, just work together, pick your battles, and don't get greedy. Once you've taken down the Brigs, champions, and Walker, move in to clear out the adds. When the exit door opens, a small crowd of enemies and a single Overload champ will emerge. Knock them out and head on through. The boss room. Sepex Prime won't attack yet. Kill both Overload champions to start the fight. A small room off to the left is your home base. It's not perfectly safe, but it's a great place to retreat and regroup. Damage the boss for 1/3 of its health. Adds will spawn at the far end of the arena, including Invisible Marauders, Exploder Shanks, and Overload champions. Once the boss goes immune, take this time to clear out adds and gather ammo. Don't be afraid to spend supers and heavy on champs or adds. They're more likely to kill you than the boss. They can also enter the home base, keep an eye on those stairs, and have clear communication. Kill the 4 Void Shielded Servitors to drop the boss shield. Repeat this 2 more times to kill Sepex Prime and clear the strike. That's your quick guide to the Devil's Lair Grandmaster Nightfall in the Season of Plunder. If these fast endgame guides are helpful, spread the word. This channel is just getting started and there are guides for raids, dungeons, and every GM this season, all in 5 minutes or less. Stay tuned for fast guides on the remaining endgame missions, including the new dungeon coming next season. We'll see you then. Get striking, Guardians.